Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Extraordinary achievement. I mean, when you heard that you were going to be working on this movie, what was your reaction?
Well, I believe when they first said, the producers said they wanted to talk to me. I was working on another movie, and they said, wanted to talk to me. And I first said, am I in trouble? You know what I mean? And they said, no, we want to see if you're interested in our next movie that we're prepping. And I go, well, what is it? And they said, it's a sequel to Blade Runner with Denis Villenueuve directing. And I went, are you bleeping kidding me? You know, I am definitely interested. And of course I had to meet Denis, and I met Denis, and we hit it off, and we made the movie. You know, and working with Denis has been a pleasure. He's an amazing director, and tremendously decisive, and has such a passion for cinema. In some ways, he reminds me. He's like Ridley, but different. They're both like different master painters, because I did Gladiator with Ridley, and they both demand the best, and they both know what they want, which is incredible. Yeah.
Obviously, the first movie had such a distinctive look, and visual effects were different in 1982 than they are now. I mean, what was the biggest challenge going into this one to bring Denis in?
It's like any great sequel. When you look at it, it respects the first movie, but it's not the same movie. It's a different movie with a certain degree of respect for the first movie, but you have to make your own movie. It's the same with Godfather 2, or Aliens, or any of those movies that are really successful sequels. And I think it's the same for this one, but I think it's just such a passionate story. I think we really tried to make the effects and the cinematography overlap, the sound and the music all overlap. So it's this massive experience, right? And I think for the people who really love the movie, you put on this coat of Blade Runner, and then you're in it, for a while, and it's a pretty good place to be.
Absolutely. I mean, so many people were skeptical when the announcement came that they were going to actually make the sequel to Blade Runner. But when they added Denis in, and Ryan and Harrison and everything else, everyone was so excited. Was it the same for you when you saw all these people coming together?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was like everybody, Roger, Dennis Gassner, Ryan, Harrison. Denis told me a funny story last night. He said he actually saw a sign in I think in London or something, where they said Blade Runner, and they said, They did it. They didn't screw it up. You know what I mean? It's like, because we all had a lot of respect for it, right? And it's a seminal film for science fiction and for visual effects, and just for storytelling. And we all are. I mean, I'm a big science fiction buff. I think everybody on the movie is a big science fiction buff. So you wanted to honor that legacy and make a good movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey!